In a small rural town in northern Colombia, a young woman is helping her neighbors access one of the most basic needs, safe water. Her name is Nelfi, and El Carito is her home. It's here you'll find a church community committed to tackling the challenges brought on by flooding and waterborne illness. We've come with our mission partner Daniel of Doulos Foundation to hear a story about saying yes to learning, to serving, to bringing life to community, and about how that yes started to change health, hope, and even how the church saw its mission. Hey, we're here at El Carito. It's more of a rural area. We're gonna go and meet Nelfi. I'm really excited to meet her and see kind of the fresh perspective and energy she has to do something really practical, bringing clean water to not just her own community, but bring that skill, that gift to many other communities. So let's go in and meet Nelfi. As we sit together, Nelfi shares of how God called her back to her hometown, to a church of just 12. A church who was confident in their call to serve their community, but unclear of how they should do that.
Hacíamos jornadas de oración, vigilias de oración. Nosotros hacíamos.
I remember that one of the things that the Lord led us to do was prayer. And we started to pray and pray and pray. Even we organized like 20 or 24 hours of prayer. Like we would spend even late at night praying each other. And during that moment, the Lord spoke to us about everything that we are now starting to experience, the impact in the community.
Life here has its challenges. Floods dislocate streets and memories. Health risks hide in every glass that looks clean, but isn't.
Y me gustó la forma en la del taller y todo eso, y de ahí.
My first contact with Daniel and Doulos, it started because there was the announcement of the opening of a program directed to churches that were in areas of high risk due to natural disasters and all that. So we became really interested in that, and we applied to be part of that network.
So what is the natural disaster? What's like the danger or the risk in this area?
En el 2007, toda esta zona.
So this whole area is suffering from periodical flooding. Actually, in 2007, the whole town was completely flooded. Like everything you can see here was like underwater.
Wow.
So it was a terrible situation.
Entonces, El Carito tiene un caño.
So we started to connect with the community. And together we found that one of the major factors for the flooding was actually an old channel that used to be used for boats, but now is filled with sediment and with lots of dirt and all that. So we have been connecting with the community to solve this issue together.
And what's the response when the community knows that you're connected with a church?
Bueno, y de allí siempre se ha tenido buena relación con la comunidad.
I think one of the things that helped us in our relationship with the community is that the Resiliencia project in some way was a breakthrough in that relationship. Because I think for the first time, community and church were together around a common need. So in a way for us, it was like a confirmation of that word that we received from the Lord.
Yes.
That He was going to use us to bless the community.
Yeah, it's so reassuring to know that you've been called by God for this time and for this place. Can you tell us a little bit about the project that you're passionate about, that you're involved in, the Clean Water Project?
Bueno, yo hablo por mi caso. Yo comentaba que
I can talk about my own experience. So for a long time, I thought that the quality of water didn't really matter. But with my younger son, he had so many problems with his health. He was constantly going to the clinic, hospital, diarrhea, fever, like water-related diseases. But what I've seen now is with the filtered water that has completely changed. He's not sick anymore.
Y ya, eso quedó allí. Luego Mariana hizo contacto y le dijo que era
So because we were involved in the Resiliencia project, we also received news that they were looking for communities that were eligible to receive a purifying machine, like a safe water portable water machines. So when the machine arrived and we were trying to use it, it was decided that I was going to be the leader, like leading the project and leading the initiative.
Muy pequeña, sí. De hecho, cuando
So the
cuando
original
salimos,
plan that we worked with the community was that the community was going to come here to give safe water. The first day we tried to do that, nobody came. So the decision that what we took was, okay, if the people from the community are not coming here, then we are going to go to the community.
Fast forward, and Nelfi is doing just that, leading clean water initiatives throughout the region.
¿Nosotros dónde dejamos? Si vemos aquí.
We're going to be with Nelfi again today. We're in a different community where Daniel has brought a new chlorinator machine. So I'm excited. Nelfi's going to be demonstrating and teaching the community how to use it. And then we'll have a chance to find out more about how this amazing thing works.
So before, even the water from the river was somewhat safe. But now, because they have been building sewer systems, they suspect it goes straight into the river. I can say that this is probably 90% of the communities in rural areas we visit that are interested in water. It's the same, same context.
Do people boil it?
La gente hierve, usualmente. Some.
Prefiero encontrar las pacas con agua, se la toman así, pero
Y Daniel, lo que, o sea, de pronto años
Aquí hay gas,
años,
perdón, aquí hay gas natural. No. So you boil it if you have either energy or natural gas, which they don't have. So it's expensive to boil. Some people would boil the water but using wood. But the people who cook with wood and all that, they suffer issues because of the smoke. The lungs suffer.
era un poco más confiable el agua porque no teníamos, pero ahora tenemos
People
el tubo.
sometimes are confused. They think that if the water looks transparent, it means it's safe. Doesn't necessarily mean it's safe. Because there are microorganisms in the water that sometimes are not clean. So because they are concerned about the color of the water when they take it, what we have done is to create you can take like blankets and that's a natural filter, and then you purify it, and then you have clean, safe water that also looks good to the eye.
Right.
People are more confident to do it.
Porque es que uno de los señores con los que trabajamos
So
en
now we're
residencia,
going to go to the community where the water doesn't reach. We'll have to take the water straight from the river. It's the only source for them. So she's going to show us where the community is. Okay, vamos a ver la
aquí en Meta
comunidad.
de Caña tenemos el acueducto donde traen el agua y la envían.
Over the next few hours, we spent time in the heart of the community, the local church. So Daniel started off the presentation really encouraging the community, and I think that's so beautiful. It just reflects so much what Daniel and Doulos' heart is to not do the thing for the people, but like instill in them, encourage the gifts in them, the assets in them to not only bless themselves, but like pour out the blessing for the community. It's really amazing to watch. Nelfi, although it's simple, there's lots of details to teach. I think about what she said earlier about how the church, before they would go and outreach and do these different events and things, and not that many people would come. But once they started advocating for water accessibility, then so many people were interested in not only what they were doing, but why they were doing it. God is working through, he comes to not only save souls, but to give life to the full.
Ahí el Señor me ha dicho que sí, ahí vamos. Entonces,
I think the Lord has been speaking to my life, and he says that he was preparing me to do big things, but I needed to be prepared to say yes to him. So one of the things that I've learned is to say yes and to be available.
Is his mission, he's working, and we are just invited to participate.
Amen. Amen.
How beautiful to see this woman be such a gift and be so excellent. And to be a leader. She is bringing the good news, the good things. She's bringing life to the community. So I think that ought to be a good challenge and encouragement for all of us, wherever we're placed, whatever we've been given, to serve the body in beautiful, diverse ways.
Para testear. Yo es líquido. Y la negro con negro es como que lo que hace la medida. Pero hoy para beneficio, Señor, de esta comunidad, agradecemos la acción, Señor, que ha tenido a bien llegar aquí, Señor, por cada persona que llega.